Good evening, Vapors. This is Tyler from Cloud Chase Productions, and for you guys who saw my last video, we were obviously just kind of dicking around. It's been a long time since I've actually done a video with those guys, so it was kind of fun to mess around with. My friend Dan, another member of the group, is going to be posting a video on a Sigelei 100 watt if he finally decides to get his head out of his ass and do it. He even recorded it and showed it to me. He just refuses to post it for some reason, so I don't know what's up with that. But he's going to be doing it soon, so hopefully tomorrow. Anyways, I'm going to be showcasing a kind of cool mod here, the Hell's Gate. For those of you guys who don't know, these things are pretty friggin' awesome. It is a mech mod, even though it comes with PCB protection, so you don't have to worry about short circuits or battery explosions. It does help prevent that from happening. It also runs on two 18650 batteries. I got two of them in the 2500 milliamp hour. These are the two slots on the bottom. We were using a quarter to twist them off. They're pretty big. It's kind of hard to do it with a screwdriver and not mess up the paint, as you can kind of see right there. When I was with a screwdriver, but that's where they store. And as you can also kind of tell, it's got two RDAs on the top with a connector on the top, well, on top of both of them, in order to get both the air focused into one center point. So you pull it off in one function right there, and there's the coils. Now, as you can see, it also is very much shaped like my Mutation X V2 RDA, with the four holes, and they're separate. There's not one center hole. It's got two center holes. It makes for easier wires. I've got 4 coils on this guy right now, and it's at a total of 0.7 ohms resistance on each RDA. Now that seems really high, and I'm just really lazy and haven't got around to rewrapping them or slapping more coils on. I'm thinking about making this an 8 coil just to kind of show off a little bit. But as you can see, it kind of gives off a little bit because of the high resistance. It takes a second to heat up. It also, something kind of cool about this, since it has 2 battery ports on the bottom, you gotta kind of imagine that one battery runs one RDA, right? Kind of like how the Penny has one battery that runs the RDA, right? So one battery, one RDA. If you were to choose, you can just take off one of the RDAs and you can just use the other one and keep one battery in here for storage. You don't have to use both RDAs. You don't even have to have another battery in there if you don't want to. It's kind of neat. You can kind of do both ways. It has the standard 510 connectors on the top, an aluminum body made by, oh, can't really see, maybe, it's kind of backwards. Yep, YEP, kind of neat, with the nice little Hell's Gate logo with a little pentagram on there and all that goody stuff. Aluminum button, spring powered. You don't have to worry about sitting it down and it auto firing or anything. It's kind of nice like that. It weighs about 450 grams. That doesn't seem like a lot. It feels a little heavy in my hand, but that's because of the batteries. Batteries all weigh about the same, so you know how that goes. It's recommended that you don't put your resistance below 0.2 ohms resistance. So I'm going to try and stack them down to 0.2. But as it says, you're not supposed to go below 0.2 because that could cause serious problems with the PCB protection, which could, you know, cause it to short or detonate. I actually went up to Mad Mountain Vapors, and they have a gentleman up there that makes wooden mods for them, and he put the battery in upside down on accident, kind of in a hurry, and it actually blew up inside of his box. It was pretty cool looking. It was all destroyed. It was freaking awesome. Excuse me. The pins in here, they're made of copper, so you know, better connectivity, better connection, better speed of the vapes and everything. They don't have copper pins in there or anything. They look like brass almost, but everything seems to run well. I'll take a rip off this real quick for you guys so you can see. Now that's with 0.7 ohms. If I had that at a lower resistance, that obviously would pump out much more smoke than it just was. It also, in the box it came with, it comes with the tops for these RDAs, so you can actually, you don't even have to go out and buy any other crazy add-ons for this. It comes with a different tip and everything for you, and you can just seriously just take these off and slap one on there and you're good to go. Battery storage, you don't have to use 2 if you're really not into that whole vape scene. You just kind of want something nice. Like, it's kind of like a box, but it's not, you know, it's kind of regulated and it's kind of not. This is one of those nice exceptions that you got that has protection so you don't blow yourself up, but it's still a mech mod and it still relies heavily on the resistance of the wires. So I just wanted to show you guys the cool new mod. Expect to see it in future videos. We're going to be doing some cloud stuff later. Hopefully a competition coming up, so if you guys want to get in on that and you live pretty close to Colorado, or you're in Colorado or Loveland, most importantly, make sure you message me, or you like the page, leave a comment, see if you want to get in on that. Tell me what your thoughts and ideas are. The shirt should be coming in sometime next week, so we'll see if we can get those out. We'll be selling those for those of you guys who really want to become a bigger part of this page. And thanks again. Remember to tell your friends to like up my page for that, not Sigelei, I'm sorry, that IPv3 and that Atlantis tank by Aspire, and the Nautilus tank. I'm sorry, I'm totally spacing. We're also going to send a Nautilus because this Atlantis tank's kind of sketchy. So other than that, everybody have a nice night, and as always, live long.